I wish we had Clown Mask for everybody out there that is doubting online tournament results, and you're gonna get a slap in the face when reality comes for you. So, Omelet Robbie here, telling you guys, stay safe out there and look like an egg this season, just like me. But really, we're doubting online tournament results right now. Come on, guys. So this is a discussion that I personally am looking forward to. Let's dig on into this, shall we? So the clown cars are rolling on out right now, going honk 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 honk. Guys, we only have online tournament results at this point in time. Now, I was reading some threads today, and people were talking about how online tournament results are bad. These shouldn't amount to anything. The format could be so much more different. You have some of the best players in the game competing in things like the Luxury Games series and the weekly PPG tournaments. But for some reason, these tournaments are not worth looking at. Why is that? Why are we honking around out here with these big beliefs that the tournament could be so much more different than reality? These big players, some of the big names. Wesley Loveland comes to mind for consistency. Cody Angeloff. Cody won the first Luxury Games tournament for the online series. But, the reigning national champion doesn't know what he's talking about. He must be a big stinky poo-poo head. He must... Credentials don't mean anything to these clowns out here that are being like, oh, well, these tournament results don't mean anything. These are the same people right now that are clowning on Eldritch. These are the same people that are going, oh, well, Eldritch is not a good deck. If we had real life tournaments right now, you would all be laughing at yourselves for spending all of this money on Eldritch. All right, Eldritch are not a good deck. All right? I cannot believe these people exist right now in the online. These are the same people that comment on ban lists that are officially posted on the Konami website, by the way, and go, that's not real. There's no way Konami would never do that. And then these people fade into the background, and they disappear over time. Well, I got some bad news for you here, alright? Reality of the situation is as follows, alright? There are no real-life tournaments at this point. Maybe in 2 months we'll return back to seeing, a real possible online real-life scene at some point. Sure, alright, we'll meld together, that's fine, alright? My problem here, though, with this is these meta deniers actually exist, and I don't know how people can be this way. I don't get how you can just blatantly deny the metagame. Now, okay, so let's back this up here. The last Luxury Games tournament online, 240 players. Alright, we looked at top 32. Somebody was like, we should see the top 64! Why? What? Top 64. So, top 64 for Rogue, I think, is okay. But you have to understand, when you're looking at a regional event, and you YouTubers and things are looking at content, you'll see a couple of top 48 deck profiles. We're not looking at the top 100th deck profile at a 240 man event. That's not how it works. No. 240 is larger than some regionals. The big thing I want to point out here about the scaling of these events here is literally you have some of the best players around the world here participating in these events. And we're going to attempt to discredit them because they're not big? Question mark? Now, one of the biggest arguments I've heard is, we're following an algorithm. Shuffling on the internet is not random. The numbers in the AIs, they're bad. Guys, why? What makes you come to these conclusions? Why are we like this? So, back to my original point of this video. Alright, so we got a bunch of people sitting over here in the corner, these conspiracy theorists. They're going, nope, Eldritch is bad. I have a feeling that these are the same people that, once again, by saying that Eldritch is bad, you know, you're going to take your Eldritch deck that you're probably 70-4 with, and you're going to go sell it. You're like, oh, I'm going to listen to this random on the internet. He knows what he's talking about. Time to go sell it. All right? And you're just sitting here, you're like, huh, he just wants cheap Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Why'd I ever follow into this? So as for what the metagame is shaping up, for you tinfoil wearing people out there that obviously don't believe in this, you probably don't believe that Adamantia is a tier 1 deck. You know, clearly we're making up these statistics. Clearly you've been on Dueling Book and you've lost Adamantia and you've probably yelled, he's cheating! He's cheating! Really? So if you're really... Now, we'll get to the part of the video here where I'll help you out here. If you're worried about Adamantia, there can only be one. Great card, by the way. Beats the deck. Inspector Border. Oh, Border. Border, a good card, by the way. But Inspecty Boy does a lot against this deck. Huh, it's almost like it beats it, but you see the general premise here, right? By the way, you can also beat it with Ovion, because, you know, they can't summon Block Dragon. Oh, I guess you could call Prohibition on the Block Dragon, if you really want, because you could be playing Prohibition to double down on Eldritch, because you literally just activate Prohibition, call Golden Boy, your opponent screams from the top of their lungs going, I'm offended by this! And then they get 2 trap cards out on the field, make Pleiades bounce your Prohibition, and you're just like, well, you know, that's game. That's about how that works. How? Okay. I'm broken here. Like, I need somebody out there to throw me a bone here. Alright. How can these meta-resisting people exist? What is your logic for just being like, yeah, online tournaments don't mean a gosh dang doodle, alright? And same person out there's like, I'll beat every one of you. My favorite is these type of people are the ones that are like, duel me on. Like, they walk up to Cody Angeloff, they're like, I bet I could beat you on Dueling, but then they get 2-0 by Cody, they're like, stupid algorithm, ugh, it's not like this matters. I don't get it. I solidly don't understand. Now, we did get to the end of an era with with ARG, where players were looking at the results from ARG and they were like, you know, like these don't consistently matter. And I can see the argument for that based on numbers, players, things like that. Yeah, sure, it is what it is. Like, that's that. You have the biggest players in the world playing around in these tournaments. 240 is not a bad number. It's about the size of a regional, alright? You've got regionals. Besides, you know, like PPG weekly locals, which are like 32 people online out here, at least you got numbers, alright? Solid, alright? 512 people are playing in the CMOS tournament. We're going to be doing the Verse Cup here soon. Spoiler alert, by the way. So yes, we are going to be doing the Verse Cup here in the near future. Actually, it won't be called the Verse Cup. Name pending. I'm working on it. We've got sponsors. We got YBM. We got Gem. We got me on it. So you guys will get the chance to play. We're going to do 512 people. Format is going to be bad. It's going to be Rise of the Duelist. It's going to be TCG OCG card pool under TCG ban list. I like seeing future content. I always have been somebody that believes in seeing what is to come. So letting Dragoon of the Red run around, you know, showing players, hey, this is what happens when we have these card pools together. These are the cool things that you'll get the chance to see. And for you meta-defining naysayers out there, please don't be one of the 512 to sign up. I'll have information for this in the near future here. But, you know, when we're pointing out that Dragma Invoke Shadal is a potential metagame choice, and you're sitting here, you're like, no, that deck is bad, no. Why? What makes you say it's bad? Like, is there going to be a limitation somewhere along the way? Yeah, sure, but as it stands right now, these are the combos that you can do come later. I don't know, man. I'm broken. That's all I've really got for this video. The metagame deniers. What a great time to be alive. Guys, please, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. It's almost like my head's a little bit empty today. Alright guys, I'm out. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.